Good morning to everybody. It's 20 to 2 in the morning, Monday the 12th of November, 2018. Obviously, I'm making this video because I wanted to get this one out before I've got some of my others out. I wanted to explain something to people and just to see if they can see where I'm coming from with my personal beliefs. I believe that the Earth could well be flat. I also believe that the Earth doesn't spin and, we don't go whizzing through space at the speeds that they say or whatever they say. I'm going to tell you my reasons for this belief. The stars, they go around the same constellations all the time. If we was whizzing through space, right, with these 10 planets, so-called next to us as well, all 10 planets together, whizzing through the solar system at breakneck speeds at 66,000 miles an hour this way and 60, and we're all flying through the galaxy, together, the universe together. How comes, none of the other, planetoids and the stuff that are getting hit? How comes none of them are getting shot by massive meteorites coming at light speed, distances in the opposite direction? How comes this isn't happening? It's never pushed anything off course, even these so-called dwarf planets that are much smaller than Earth or whatever. How comes it's never smashed up anything like, even Saturn's ring? How comes none of that's been smashed to pieces by massive meteorites striking it? Also, if there was all these so-called objects as well floating around Earth, these 40,000 somewhat satellites, how comes none of them are ever seen passing in front of the sun or passing in front of the moon? I don't believe I've ever seen one. Personally, I can tell you what I have seen past the moon and the sun, and that was clouds behind it, behind the sun and the moon, and in front of the sun and the moon, sun and the moon. I've witnessed clouds behind and in front of both the sun and the moon, right, on different times, but I've witnessed it. I think I've even got one on video that I put up. I believe that was the moon. I've yet to get a video up of the sun with the clouds behind it and in front of it, which I'm sure I'll do. It'll just take time, but I'll get there. Yeah, so how comes the satellites, like I say, are not ever shown? Or how comes the big objects like meteors or whatever whizzing through space again, like I say, breakneck speeds or light speed or whatever? Well, how comes they don't ever hit the sun and and it show off a big glare, like a big flare or something? They say about solar flares coming out of the sun, but they never say what's caused that flare. I mean, is it a meteorite that's hitting it on one side and the flare's coming out the other side? Why aren't they telling us this? All they say is about a flare, and that's all the explanation we get. It's like the swamp gas, it's like the antimatter and dark matter and all this other stuff that we can't see. And let's face it, it is still a theory. It's like the what do they call it? The explosion, the Big Bang Theory. That's the one, the Big Bang Theory. That would be like, now I'm going to say this right, that would be like, and this is true, it would be like a whirlwind going through a scrapyard and then coming out the other end and making a Concorde. Flyable, usable Concorde. That's what the Big Bang Theory would be like. If it was to create what it's created through a Big Bang, that's what it would be like. That's what it'd be standing next to. Now, if you honestly think that can happen, then you should believe in the Big Bang Theory. Yeah. And wow, you've got some imagination if you really believe that can happen. But anyway, not much going on that. What I wanted to say about the satellites is they're high up in the stratosphere or the ionosphere. It's one of them, but they don't leave Earth. Nothing can leave Earth. If you think about it, if we've got these weapons at the moment, the HARP can shoot billions of watt microwaves into the ionosphere. The ionosphere sort of bends up and then shoots back down again. So that is the firmament. That's what's holding everything in. That can't be broken. That's why the microwaves are pushing up at it. It's bending up, curling, shooting back down again. It's a protection. A layer goes around us. Anyway, the thing about the spinning around, like I say, it just doesn't make sense. Not at all. Not at all. At all. I'm not buying it. Sorry, it's like the gravity theory as well. That's still a theory because it can't be proved. There's no gravity. It's density and heavy of the material, and nothing in the way to stop the fall apart from what it falls on. That's so-called gravity. Sorry, I'm not a believer in that either, or anything like that. Until I see something with my own eyes, and I know exactly, what that I know that will change my opinion. Put it that way, because my opinion of what I've been told as a young child to try and educate me about space and things like that is just sorry, I don't see it. It just doesn't make. It's too far fetched for me to believe. Um, Maybe people will say that I'm stupid for that. I don't really care. I think it's a bit silly to actually believe in something like that. Right, but I've got a little bit of papers down here to remind me what to say because I don't actually want to get lost and not explain anything. So let me make sure I've gone through everything. Yeah, it's like Earth. Being called Earth, I believe it's called Earth because it's stable. It's Earth. It's like 240 volts in a UK house. They use earth because it's earthed out. It's stuck down. It's earthed out, and that's how you can earth things out. It's like when different things need earthed out to work in electronic equipment. You're earthing it out. You're pushing it down onto something that's solid, that's flat, that's there. Let's face it, we still haven't managed. We've only ever drilled down, sorry, and that the biggest ever hole was the Kola Deep hole, and that was in Russia. That was done. Some people there's a video on the internet that surfaced saying the sounds of hell were heard there. That I think is a bit of a fable that was put onto it, and it sort of caught on, and yeah, that was come out of there. Apparently, what happened was they drilled down so far, and every time they drilled down so far, it was so hot it melted the point, and they just couldn't get down any further. So they sealed the top off, and that was as far as they could get. I believe it was something silly like 4 miles or something stupid. Like it wasn't a very big distance that we'd all think anyway, and they just couldn't go any further. So we have not gone nowhere near, nothing really to gone underneath us. Nowhere. It's like the sea. We haven't even gone all around the bottom of that yet. In some places we can't do it. So if we can't do that in the sea, how the bloody hell are we going to do that up in space? Come on, think about it. You're going to need more technology going up there than we can do it down there. Yeah. So if we can do it if we can do it down there, and we're not, then there's no way we can go up there and do it up there. So do you understand what I'm trying to say? The technology needed for up there is going to be so much more sophisticated than the technology to be needed to get right down to the bottom of the sea level in the deepest of places, and we still can't do that. So there's no way. Sorry, I'm not buying it that we go up there. And like I say, as for the satellites, where are they all? Why don't they fly in front of the sun? These 40,000 odd that still some of them aren't being used, but they're so-called space junk that's meant to be turning around with us and never leaving us. Sorry, that is junk. What they're saying, that is absolute junk. Anyway, this is my theory on Earth and why I believe it's called Earth and the stability and why I believe that we are not a cousin or we're not we haven't got monkey uncles and we don't fly around on a spinning ball through space. Sorry to burst your bubble, but that is my belief. Anyway, if I'm sorry if I've upset you or anything. If you have different beliefs, then please, leave comments and we could have a serious debate about it. No hate comments, please. No trolling. It does me head in, really does. If you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe. Just button down there. If it's the first time you've heard me, thank you for tuning in and for listening to me. If you're a subscriber, thank you ever so much as well for listening to me. Please give me a like now and again, makes me feel good. Even a dislike if you feel about the video. I like to know what's truly felt. So yes, either or either. And it's like I always say, love, peace, and unity to everybody all around this strange place that we live on. Alright? Remember, unite, don't fight. We're all the same underneath. This is just a battery housing, okay? But the souls are all the same underneath. We're all light energy, okay? Yeah. So we're all part of the same thing. So fighting each other is just like killing a part of you or hurting a part of you. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it can be sorted out a lot easier rather than fighting and hurting each other. Okay. Anyway, love, peace, and unity. Good luck to each and every single one of you. Love you, Conspiracy Carl. I'm out.